James the Red Engine is a mixed traffic engine who works on a Sodor. He works very hard with trucks and coaches. Also very boastful about his paintwork.
One day, he said to Emily, "Make way for the most splendid engine on Sodor." "Really? You're the most splendid engine on Sodor?" "Of course," replied Jane. "I'm the only true red engine." "Well," said Emily, "it makes you look odd and silly." Emily went on her way. James was furious.
Later, Sir Tupham had called all the engines to Knapford Station. The important 14-year-old boy is coming to the island. His parents request for him to have a ride around the island. He will be choosing one of you. All the engines were buzzing with excitement, except for Edward. "I'm too old," said Edward. "I'll never get picked." "Well, it doesn't matter," said James, "because I know he's going to pick me. My splendid paint will surely win him over. I'm pretty sure my grand emerald paint will surely win him over." "Really?" said James. "Then let's make a bet. Whoever's the dirtiest by the end of the day can't come to Knapford to be picked." "Deal," said Emily. The next day, Emily came to pick up her coaches when James puffed at her with a truck full of milk. Crashed into Emily and milk spilled all over her. laughed James. "Looks like I'm going to win." And he puffed away. "So that's how he wants to play," said Emily. "Well, two can play at that game." Later, James was filling up on coal when Emily came at her with a truck full of fruit. "Nice try, Emily, but you can't fool me with the same trick I used." So when Emily came up, James quickly backed up, but just as the coal was released, and coal fell all over James. "Oh no," James. But by the time the worker shut off the coal, he was covered with coal from funnel to his wheels. laughed Emily. "Looks like I'm gonna win." And she puffed away. This pretty much went the same for the rest of the day, with James and Emily crashing into each other with different loads of truck. On and on and on and on and on until eventually they were so dirty that they couldn't even recognize each other. "You know what?" sighed Emily. "Forget about her bet. All I need is a wash down." "Me too," said James. And they puffed away to Knapford. But by the time they reached Knapford to get washed down, the special guest was already here, choosing which engine will pull his very special train. But when the boy saw Emily and James, he immediately chose Edward. All the engines were surprised, but they were happy that Edward had the chance to pull a train. Soon, Edward was coupled up and they went on their way. James and Emily watched as Edward puffed away into the distance. "You know," said Emily, "it was very silly for us to fight over the better paintwork. I'm sorry I made fun of your red paintwork. It was really nice." "That's all right," said James, "and I'm sorry I made fun of yours. Are we friends?" "Friends," said Emily, and the two friends puffed away back to the sheds.